Today we had the Hate Crimes Forum. It was hosted by the Fort Bend County District Attorney's Office and our Citizens Engagement Committee. It was facilitated by the Department of Justice. It's a program that has been done nationwide, but for here in the Houston area locally, it was done in Fort Bend County today. It was a commemoration of the Hate Crimes Prevention Act, which was enacted because of two deaths. The first was the Matthew Shepard, who was killed because he was gay, and also the James Byrd Jr., who was killed in Jasper, Texas because of his race. He was tied to a chain and drugged down the street. So two very horrific crimes that were committed, which prompted Congress to enact the Hate Crimes Prevention Act. This month is the 10th anniversary of that act. And so nationwide, there have been these forums, these hate crimes forums, to commemorate it and to also raise awareness about hate crimes. We broke it up into three different panels. We had the law enforcement panel, which discussed the prosecution, investigation of these particular crimes. And we talked about some of the difficulties there are in prosecuting the crimes, which includes the proof. Proving what was in someone's head, their bias or their prejudice. We also had a group of community members that talked about how hate crimes have impacted their community and how they're coping with it.
The panel that I was on were the federal services that were available to the public when they have charges of discrimination or have information about hate crimes, as it employs, in my world, as it applies to the employment community. This is a big part of my agenda where we educate the community on who we are as an agency and things that are going on in the community. As federal servants, I believe that we are a part of the community, and it's our way of giving back to the community.
So for my community, it's all about police brutality, pipeline of prison, the school discipline that's going on, and just being an African American and how that affects our community, more so than other communities, because we pretty much have to start our kids off by middle school learning how to interact with police. And so other cultures do not have that stigma that the Black community has. So I speak for all people, but I specifically today talked about the African American and the disparities that they face within our culture.
The Hate Crimes Forum is a good forum for the agency and also for the community. It definitely intermingles and commingles community, the affinity groups, federal and local law enforcement together, and also all types of services in the agency for the public. And the more of these forums that we do hold, I think the public knows that we're aware of who we are, what their rights are in the workplace or in the communities, and I think we can all be better citizens in the United States.
You can contact my office, which is the Fort Bend County District Attorney's Office. That number is 281-341-4460. Or as Chief Robbins said, contact your local law enforcement and they can also direct you. We're all working together, we're all partners. So if you contact any one of us, you've contacted the whole group.